Yeah, exactly. People went from saying it was a really sexist show to being like the most, you know, I mean, the feminism on the show is just brilliant. I think the fact that, you know, we're kind of catering to the Tudor times, the War of the Roses, which is when it's loosely based on, and so you have to implement those kind of like social boundaries and the patriarchy, but the thing about this show is just the women are constantly breaking out of whatever boundaries are set upon them, and that's what makes it the feminist show that it is. Yeah, because I kind of felt like the past 5 seasons had been leading up to that point for her, and I'd always seen the potential in her, and it just never really felt like she'd quite reached her full potential. So it was definitely, it almost felt like a release when I was doing it, like I could finally show everyone her capabilities. So that was really fun, and I think they fleshed it out really well this season. I mean, it was the season of the girls, I think. I didn't always know. I just kind of felt it at the back of my mind, because I thought if she gets killed off, like, what's really been the point in her? Not really, but you know, I just kind of had an inkling that she was going to do something great. So I was really pleased when I got the scripts for the 6th season, because they don't let you know, they don't prepare you or anything. They don't say like you're going to have a really good season this year. So I was just kind of living in fear that she would die, and she would have really had no real part in playing the game, just constantly being a pawn in other people's. So it was nice to see her become a player. I think so, but I think I'm a bit biased. But I truly believe that she would be, I mean, I kind of wanted them to rule as a double act. Queen in the North and King in the North. I mean, in terms of like his military knowledge and all of that kind of stuff, he is so clued up and he knows exactly what to do. I mean, you saw him at the Battle of the Bastards. Sansa has insight. I mean, she's kind of been all over the place, and she knows how pretty much all of the families work in the 7 Kingdoms, so she has that kind of knowledge and that insight. And so I always thought that the two of them together would be a wonderful team. I don't think Jon is capable of ruling on her own, and I'm not really sure that Sansa's capable of ruling on her own. I think together they'd be the strongest. But that's the case with all of the Starks. That's probably top of my list, is Arya and Sansa getting back together. I feel like it has to happen, but at the same time, if it did happen, would it be too obvious? I don't know. Would it be too much of a good thing for the show, you know? Game of Thrones is nothing that satisfactory happens on the show, because that's Game of Thrones and we want it to be kind of dark and depressing, and that's what makes it amazing.